Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to hopefully get through the entire rest of the machine shop, right? Yesterday we did mechanical parts part 1, right? And now we're going to do part 2 properly. And with the speed of which each block goes in, these are kind of finishing touches. We should be able to just bang this out. And then if we're lucky, we'll get this all done, though I kind of doubt it because we're going to have to do a complex build for brakes. Because it requires a bunch of cellulose for some reason. That's unfortunate. We'll be able to pipe mechanical parts down to right here, where we're going to make bots. We're going to make windmills. Let's look ahead. Let's go look ahead. Flying robot frame. Gonna have that. Have that. I don't think we have that. We'll have to go make this. It takes an enormous amount of copper. So we'll build a block that does this, and that's fine, but we have that now. That's really all we need for flying robots. And then, okay, we need to make a construction bot. Steam engine, yeah, we got it. Got it. We can actually make construction bots up here now. And so the endless death might not be in vain. But wait, there's more. I think I should definitely staff the wall with only cheap bots. Yeah, sudden fear. So we have to get all of this. We have to make that. We have everything else, right? Yes. So we need to get that, and we'll have that today. And then it's going to be used in the next one, which is coming. And I got none of this stuff. Okay, so let's not look at that. All right, stop looking at the future. Start looking at the now. Looks like I'd caused myself some sort of problem yesterday, which is absolutely 100% in character. Why are you stopped, oh whale? You are trying to deploy 3,300 copper plates, and you have only picked up 3,200. That indeed will stop you. Does this fix it? You fixed now? Okay, good. More oxygen, and then I need ammonia for some reason. Here, let's look ahead for a brief moment at the oxygen generator, which I left an entire city block for because I knew I was going to be here eventually. Looks like we're just going to need more, huh? Nothing for it, but just more. How are we doing on its co-product? Hydrogen. We are full up and we are aggressively venting. Yeah, using our nice legacy oil burner. We're probably going to have to expand this soon. And we're going to have to just start taking... My policy is now just take up space wherever I can. This is going to be spaghetti hell. But, I mean, a lot of the stuff doesn't need to be vented anyway. And if there's a problem, I'll be informed of it. Perhaps. Here's the Nextlet mine. The Nextlet mine's going fine. I feel like I should put a buffer here, like I did with tailings. Anyway, we need a lot. I don't know the exact number, but the number is going to be a lot of electrolyzers. So let's start there. Looks like we get to finally finish the city block. Years is overstating it, but a very long time after inaugurating it. Wait, what am I doing? I want to take like this entire thing, put it right here. I wonder how oxygen production looks. You really want to be right there. I'm going to have to redo that nitrogen line. This is the proper place for it. I don't think we need that right now. I don't think we need this right now. We're going to need something like that. Oh, it's immediately starting? That's not ominous, is it? All right, so nitrogen has to jerk over. I think it's like, here, come here. Where are you? All right, so we have to skip forward a little bit. This is also incredibly ominous. Because, oh, we've stopped for a reason. Do you suppose I blocked something? That seems pretty likely, doesn't it? There we go. Nitrogen restored. You cannot get rid of oxygen. That is almost certainly because I did not finish the build. Right there. All right, now you're going. Now everybody's going. How's your speed? Oh, you're going as fast as possible. All right, so we have to upgrade our facilities here. This might actually be part of the problem as well. Give me a pump, he says, ineffectually flailing his mouse over the area. You got to go right there, and we got to govern this. So, what's 20% of this? 20% of 30? 30,000 times 0.2, 6,000. So when oxygen is less than 6,000, I want you to go. Right? And then right now, there, you're very pumpy. And you get attached right there. Okay, there we go. Throughput, quite high at the moment. Good. So we're no longer having that problem. Do we think oxygen is rising? Why aren't you going? No water. Ooh. Ooh, that's something that can be dealt with. Alright. New problem, I say. I gotta get rid of these. A lot of this stuff in this inventory. Oh wow, we are just to the max, I say. How to fix, he asks. Well, we kind of have to borrow space from another block, right? Or join in right here, but that's a small one. That's not a really good solution. And these guys are full up most of the time. We're gonna join these two systems together. You're needed. You must aid your brothers. The water must flow. Unfortunately, this is not good, so we'll try again right there. And this is like a timeshare on these now. And they're going as hard as they can, so there were 4 of them, and now we've added most of 6. It's not enough, is it? Okay, we need still more water. Okay. Okay, I guess. And that's difficult, isn't it? Like, we can do something like this, and it's super duper ugly. But it also does work. So, I guess that's limited criticism from me, isn't it? There we go. So you make water, and you make water. And just kind of join in the chant. Join in the chant. There you go. Is it pretty? No. Is it symmetrical? Yes. Which makes it worthy. This is terrible. This is just awful. I feel a little ill just looking at that. But it's a via, so that's alright. Let's take a look at oxygen production. Oxygen. Oxygen. It really doesn't look like anything at all. It doesn't look like anything at all to me. And right here, right there. Okay, so we finally get a little spike. We're noodling along at like 66, 60 a minute. And then now, in the now, we're like 90. So we added a third. That's not really what I'm looking for overall, but it is building up. Now we have to address this issue. Can we turn this down a little bit? It still doesn't catch all of them. Here, come with me. Come with me now. See, that's not going to do it here or there. we'll have to do 1, 5. And that's not going to really do much, is it? Minus 30%. So what do we have it as? Just copy paste, right? No, it doesn't work. 5, 3, or 3, 5. There you go. Now you're super efficient. And I guess we have to install something like that down here, right? This is where it should go. Right there, question mark. Oh, are we out? I really hope we're not out. I have to make these for real soon. I don't want to go make any more of these. Like, the time to start making this is very soon. I'll have mechanical parts too. Alright, you remain an ambition. An ambitious ghost. And it's already gonna overlap with 1, so... I don't know what I'm doing here. Here, turn it up even more. And that's terrible. This ambitious ghost will completely disable these guys. Can you move over? No. Well, maybe. Not this, but maybe this. Yeah, that'll be fine. This'll be fine. Okay, there we go. All to save some megawatts, right? Because every megawatt is precious. Yeah, look at that. All right, more oxygen taken care of. Need more ammonia, question mark, question mark. Need for rare earths. All right, so let's look at the surface of the problem right now. That is over here. And this is good. We're missing ammonia. We got no ammonia. We have exactly 0 ammonia. We have hit the end of the ammonia. We have to obtain more ammonia. Where does it come in? Oh, right here. Comes in from right here, and you are a modern tank. We have no ammonia. So ammonia is made using the Wohler synthesis process, right? It's kind of right here. And you are chugging along at 30 a second. And this is simply not enough, question mark? Yeah, it does this complicated overflow, and it's just not doing it. So I need to make ammonia, more ammonia. Is there a way to... Well, that's absolutely not what I want to do. I would take organic solvent and just make ammonia. Urea into ammonia, that's a thought, but not a good thought. This is what we're doing right now. It's good, but it's slow. And that doesn't look terrible, especially since I'm hyperventing hydrogen. This is a lot of ammonia. And it uses something I have, but I don't want. So maybe we set this up. It takes molybdenum, though, which is precious right now. No. So yes, this. Set up a facility for it and make primary production ammonia. Yeah. All right, so how is molybdenum doing is the first big question. That's not you. That's you? We're full backed up on ore. So there's got to be a bottleneck later down, right? Because these guys can't vent. And you're full up. Can't get rid of muddy sludge. Is that really our... Well, not really. I mean, it's bad, but it's not bad. Where's the bottleneck here? Oh, is the bottleneck just literally I've designed this for Mark 2s, and I put in Mark 1s because of my temporary embarrassment here. So it's just going as fast as possible. I could put down a tower if I had a tower and beacon these into being like mock Mark 1s. But I'm not going to do that. Here, let's take a look at molybdenum plate. Molybdenum. What is this? What is this? What is this spikiness I see right here? Did it jam full up? I can't believe that. That would be a good excuse to stop. But I'm not seeing that. No, nowhere near that. This is a bit of a mystery. Ooh, man, I had to take a little bit of a break there. And I have a tiny guest with me today, who is asleep. But if they stop being asleep, you may be subjected to their presence, for which, that's just how it is. But for right now, we build factory. We're doing what? Ammonia? Ammonia. Not no ammonia. We want the opposite of this. We want to call ammonia from nothing. And we're doing that with shale oil and molybdenum. And this looks really great. And I think we're probably going to have a huge spike in... actually, didn't we have a mystery? I seem to remember that this is just dropping off every once in a while. Did I investigate this before? Was this nitrogen-based? I bet you this is nitrogen-based. But why are we blocking here? Well, I mean, okay, we're bottlenecked here, but we're also sort of bottlenecked right here as well, perhaps? And we have to have a direct nitrogen line, right? And we have to. It uses so much. Does anyone remember what I did here? Here, we don't have to wonder, right? We have this. We can follow it really fast. Yeah, it's a direct nitrogen line. So was nitrogen just not made for a while? Which I can absolutely believe is a problem. Oh, look, here we go. So you get nitrogen out of bitumen. Ooh. Do we have a bottleneck somewhere? Ooh, I betcha. These overflow valves are no substitute for the pumps. So right here, then right here. And this is full up. I betcha. I used a overflow valve, and it's just not needed. It's not enough anymore. So let's go take a look at that, and then re-verify the problem, right? So this is mostly full. And then maybe I need to stop using these overflow valves for anything that might be a bulk situation. And in the end, everything is going to be a bulk situation. Yes. Right here. So that's trying to keep it at 20. And if we look, it's pumping well? Question mark? So maybe this isn't a problem? Question mark? Maybe that wasn't a low pressure sign, but that's actually 20% as calculated. Huh. Oh, that's the other thing. Why does all this dirt look the same? Is this just muddy sludge building up and not being able to get rid of it? I mean, this is definitely an issue, but is it the issue? I think it's just throughput right here. Molybdenum. Maybe we just write this. Why are we doing this? I do not understand. Because it's choked full up. Something has to be clogged. And I don't know what that could possibly be. Do we run out of oxygen? We were running out of oxygen before. Okay, that could definitely be it. And these guys eat a lot of oxygen to the point where we'll need a dedicated oxygen line eventually. It's not hydrogen. So, yeah, we're about to run out of oxygen again. So this is probably the problem which I just fixed, right? The oxygen line right here, and we should be slowly building. Yeah, We're slowly building to being well supplied. And so long as this keeps turning, I should just stop looking at this. This is a, why do you stop? Okay, now, okay, that's a known issue. I knew this was going to happen. We have to vent more. And I guess we just do that now then, right? We put in an additional hydrogen vent right here. All right, sure, let's do it. I have oil burners on me, right? Because I always have oil burners on me. Okay, let's go do this. Because oxygen is such a very important system. Here, go be paused for a moment. You have outstayed your welcome chore list. So I guess what we want to do, hydrogen is a major problem just forever, right? The venting of hydrogen. So what we should do is just something like this. Well, okay, we should start in line. And then Koopy, and then right there. Well, you're going to need water in, obviously. So maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. We need water in and steam out and a big, probably the big cooling towers. No, not you. The big cooling towers, these guys. Probably need a couple of these. This eats 800 a second and produces water, and this is going to be awkward. So, okay, we'll just have infrastructure space over here. And then we'll try to handle everything else right here. And the problem is gonna be this, right? We're gonna have to make our peace with it at some point. So I declare that point to be right here. And we try to align all of the pipes to be right there. And pull the rest of them over as far as we can. All right, so there's going to be the gap, and we're going to try to do 2 of these, I think. So we're going to have central line right there. And this is going to be hydrogen. So this is just hydrogen line right here. I never needed to walk there. Don't worry about it. And then we have water line right there. And we have a block just like that. And water line will come in from utility space over here. And now we have to have our problems. One problem being flue gas, the other being steam. Steam will be recondensed. Flue gas needs to be gotten rid of. So we should probably... Can we get away with doing this? Right there. And then just do nice standard setup. No, not like that. We put in like that and like that. And then that fits in the environment very well. So good. Now I just copy paste this as many times as I feel like I need. That would be probably this many times, right? So I have to go get 4 more oil burners. Just go snag those now before the flashing drives us insane. Thank you. Did not bring me any oil burners. So 4, right? I probably shouldn't have them in my inventory at all times. They're not that special. Okay, so good. And then we clip, and then we clip, and we clip, and we clip. Oh, my guest is fussing. You gonna fall back asleep? I gotta take care of this. I'll be right back. There. Guest returned to proper custody, and all is better once again. Oh, that's nice. So we get to continue fiddling with this build, right? So what we just gotta do is staple this right here. And we'll have we're gonna do a symmetrical line, right? So it's going to be something like this. Really, really annoyed how we don't have a straight pass through like we did before, but this is pretty slick, don't you think? That looks nice. And then we can do the exact same thing right here. I mean, like that, of course. All right, so each one has its dedicated steam destroyer. We have plenty of space here to put this in. And I'm not even gonna try to make sure it's lined up perfectly. Perfect is a faraway dream now. Actually, that's kind of perfect. Maybe it's easier than I thought. So what we need now is a buffer tank. We need you to add just a little bit, mind. Underflow less than 0.5. And we've already added in too much, but it doesn't matter. And this can be from anywhere. It's probably going to be from behind. So let's just do this right here. There we go. So we have water into the entire system. And all we have to do now is worry about the flue gas, which I am absolutely not resentful about. These oil burners are just way too good as they are. They're still too good. I mean, they're still extremely, extremely, extremely useful. So the fact that they have a slight downside associated with them, very slight, not really a problem for me. All right, so now more hydrogen destruction. I think we should just try to come down right in the middle, because that's the least valuable line, you know? It's like right here, just try to pull it down. I hope we're using an actual pump. Yes, we are. And it's going pretty fast. And we are, okay, just don't look at it. Don't look at it, just fix the problem. If you look at it, you may be tempted to start thinking. And if you might start thinking, you might start asking questions. If you might start asking questions, might violate the strictures of the simulation, and then I will be forcefully rebooted. This doesn't work out well at all for me, does it? How about we just use 2 lines? No. How about we don't do that? How about we do this? Okay. That's all right. Then we come up here and we just do this then. I really should go back, and I can't move it 1 over. So it's going to be consumed no matter what. So fine. Fine, it was always in the blueprints. Okay, so if we go look down, now we are venting hydrogen. Oh, what's wrong here? Why do you have water as your input? When did that happen? Oh, there's also that. Okay. Okay, maybe that had more to do with it than the water. Okay, there we go. And now we are full burning steam. Burning hydrogen. And it's accumulating steam. Oh, we're out of power already. That is what I wanted to see. So you are down to 90% full. Absolutely beautiful. Oxygen is always flirting with being fully supplied. And the oxygen making battery right here is moving along at full tilt. Absolutely wonderful. So if we go look at oxygen again right now, should we not see a little spike? Yeah, that's when we could freely vent. And now there we are, up at like 90K. And then we'll check in more on molybdenum later. I was on the way to make ammonia. It's gonna take me a long time to actually get to the meat of this episode, isn't it? So right there, shale oil with a side of sulfur. We need desulfurization units. And we have to try to tie this into the main... ooh, big explosion. The main ammonia bus. So, once again, looking at it, we need plate in, sulfur out. And it's pretty fast. So we make ammonia. I said we make ammonia right there. It's so tempting to make it right here. But I'm saving that for plastic. Why is this stopped? What is this? This is just a mistake, isn't it? And it's always been just a mistake. That's melamine that can't make its way over. That's embarrassing. But I guess what a problem is look how we're full up on all this, right? Well, it can be speed moduled. I might need more plastic makers over there. Ooh. So the question is, do I consume this space or do I continue to preserve it? It's perfect for ammonia. Ooh, where's shale oil? It's like right there. I can just run a pipe. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Like, this is gonna be speed moduled for the rest of the. Yeah, I slip with my discipline here. I will no longer preserve this for more plastic. There. Now this is all gonna go, and you have made only 200 products. I wonder when that got clipped then. To give it 200, 208. So I guess I'm gonna have to speed module this if I ever want anything more out of it. Alright, fine. Alright, none of this matters. None of this matters. Caravan outpost. This is our in, this is our waste out, right? Even though it should probably be equal. Alright, don't think about that. That's a thinky thought. Now we want to desulfurize something. That's got to be you to make ammonia. And so shale oil will come from the north. And we will put it in like this, and then like that. I mean, obviously like that, right? Why did I do all of these things just comprehensively wrong every turn? And it's going to be over here like so, and then glab, and then reverse. Oh, that was exactly where it needed to be. Beautiful. Okay, so we have two fluids in. Fluid 1 and Fluid 2. This should not surprise anyone. And didn't I have to do exactly this at the South Factory too? I feel like I did. And this is a little unaesthetic. We can make it a little prettier, right? Like so. Okay. That's still a little excessive. Let's pull it in one more. Must look pretty. Must look proper. Alright, that's about as perfect as it's going to get. So grab this and grab that. I wonder if we're finally consuming more melamine than we're producing. I mean, the answer looks like a solid no right there, right? They're all going. How am I going to support more of these things if it's consuming all the melamine? Like, look at that. There's the end. So I guess it was always foolish to keep this area. It was never going to work. Oh, that makes me feel better. All right, so what we will do is we will center this a little bit, like that. Then out with a caravan outpost. This one has a lot. Well, they're both kind of equal in the amount of distance they have to go. Oh, here's a problem. Oh, yeah, it is a problem, honestly. Biakuas. I have to get this out, but we can do something weird. We've done weird things before. Joink, joink. And it looks terrible. I mean, you look at that and it is to vomit. However, can fit everything in very nicely now. So, okie dokie. And grab you, and then grab you, and we'll worry about the belt polarity in a second here. So we have sulfur out, molybdenum plate in. We have power where power needs to be. I really don't want to use that. I really want to use another aerial caravan, which I can't because of this twist, which is really quite irritating. I mean, I could do this. Just bring it over by one. It probably won't even be noticed anywhere, right? Okay, so there we go. Molybdenum in, sulfur out. Ready. Ready. Perfect. We kind of have to go up a little bit to do this properly now, even though, well, maybe we just leave a gap. Okay, there will be a gap. So right there, and then of course a via, and then right there. And this will even fit like this, even though we haven't done any belting logistics over here. Though that should snap into place just pretty simply, right? And then, after this, we'll be done with our chores. I need to go get 6 more desulfonators. Okay, let's go handle that. And we should go get a molybdenum whale, too. That's going to take a while because of molybdenum, you know? So get in line. Come here. Whale hungry. Add destination. Molybdenum plate. And I wince when I do this. What is this? Yeah, it's rare earth. I wince when I do this because molybdenum is very precious right now, but that will drop. It will plummet the second I can mass produce production modules, productivity mods at level 2, which is coming very fast. So we will suffer for a little bit, but we shall not suffer forever. Give me 6 more. 6, I said. There, give me that. And then take this Arquad. Where are you at, Arquad? Take the horrible bees back. Where are the horrible bees? I had them here. I had them in my... I can't see the bees. That feeling when you can't see the bee anymore. Alright, okay, this way. Okay, we're gonna make it. Gonna make it. I wonder how much shale oil I produce. I know it's the one consumer of kerogen. I could look at that, or I could just proceed on faith. Ooh, now that's a choice. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come right here, and you're gonna skip all this business. Just completely skip out on all this. And then over here and over there. And this is how we exit the system with the sulfur. Good. And then all that's left is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The molybdenum gets out. This is close to being an ideal build right here. All of the ratios seem very, very, very correct. So start you up, King. But the problem now is I have to tie all this together. And I haven't considered that even a little bit. I will figure something out though. Don't worry. Okay, so sulfur gets out, the molybdenum gets in. We need to establish staples at some point, so we're just going to start doing that here, because why not? So we will staple this across here, and then we only have to worry about one end of it. How do we worry about this right now? Ammonia needs to go over to other ammonia. And that's not... Well, look at this. It comes through. Is this attached directly There's no sin in doing that. No, it's on the other side. So it's not a regulated line right here. Which might explain... Oh, it's also eating enormous amounts of ammonia. Alright, so what we're going to do then is we're going to attach a underflow valve. Which is how we deal with waste ammonia. And then you are free to join a line. Okay, not like that though. Okay, good. This is an enormous sign that I'm doing this in the right spot. Now we have to connect shale oil right here. Not any other kind of oil. Not tall oil. Not crude oil. Not any derivative of crude oil. It must, absolutely must be shale oil. And if it isn't, well, this process just isn't going to work, isn't it? Alright, so shale oil was a mistake, first off. It's not used for anything. It's produced at 50 a second in each one of those. And you're consuming at 25, so we have enough to run 6 of these. Okay, great. Fantastic. And that's enough to produce quite a lot of ammonia, though. However, we're probably going to have to do this again. The retorters are... I don't think they can even be speed moduled. So this might be permanent. Huh. I may have boxed myself into a corner here when it comes to shale oil. Is there any other way to get this? Like, that looks terrible. It's like this is the primary way, huh? Well, so be it. It's not the first time I have completely flubbed the ratios in this factory. Just like right here, right? So this will work a little bit, but not a lot of it. There you go. And it's going to get faster and faster and be able to go faster and faster, and that's not going to matter. You know, we're going to start with the normal caravan because I don't think we're going to need anything else. Oh, look. He had a previous life. Fill cargo, and then I want you to go dump that in the sulfur bin. Right here is waste sulfur. And I wish you well. Alright, so we very much overestimated how much... oh wow, that comes in huge spurts. How much shale oil we had. And yeah, pressure's dropping, and soon it's going to be all out. But the good news is ammonia is picking back up. So it's not going to last, though, this huge surge of ammonia. Why can't this go faster? It's only 50 a second, and there's no improvement on it. Retort. Yeah. Yeah. This is kind of trash, isn't it? Well, I don't know what to do about this. Hopefully we have enough shale oil to also do vat brains later on. Maybe we're going to have to put in a big battery of this somewhere. Which I can do. I mean, I can do that. Not hugely thrilled with it, but we're almost out, and soon this is going to start just... it's going to fall off. So maybe this wasn't the solution I was looking for. It's like we're up here right now, and that's really strong, but it's not going to stay there. It's going to drop real soon. Like, should we stick around and wait and see it? It's a massive expansion for ammonia, but we're not going to be able to keep it up. Yeah, look at that. We're going to start running dry in like 2 more cycles. 10 seconds left, and you can't prod it, which is sad. Yeah, we are running dry now. And so we have enough to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going. So that's still adding... what? 370 ammonia per second to the world. That's good. I mean, that could be a lot worse. All right, now we're at permanent ammonia production. Ammonia. And how far do we fall, friends? To 60K a minute? So we doubled it with this facility. All right, well, maybe. We added 50% with this facility. Double-ish? Double-ish? Sure. All right, fine. Notepad, you are done. All right, we have to stop thinking about this now. No more chores. We're done with chores. Yeah, no more chores. Let's go build what we want to build. We're going to go build mechanical parts. Probably not going to get through the whole thing now. Chores took way too long. They were just too involved today. That's fine. It's going to be like this more and more. Because the factory is awake. Oh, we have to get one more of these. We're going to go stick that up there. And we need exactly 5 things of windmills, and we have no windmills. That's a problem. This may be the last time I fetch windmills from the south. Because I'm going to have my windmill maker up and going in the next couple of days. That's going to be nice. Yeah, really, really looking forward to that. We have plenty of emergency artillery shells. Oh. It has stopped. Oh. The disaster is already here. You need ASP. That could be a lot of things. No, it's stainless. I'm not going to bring stainless down here. Are we just... well, it could be a lot of stuff. Stainless, a lack of stainless is almost certainly a lack of one of the additives, right? Yeah. And that's no niobium on the surface anyway. You're looking for... yeah, iron niobium alloy? Question mark? What are you here for? I don't know. The point is, this is all broken. This might be my last windmill for... well, we probably just don't have enough windmills. Yeah, I have enough for 4 blocks, and I have to put down 5 blocks, and then more on the other side of that. However, I guess we just ignore this for now. And just try to get to windmills as fast as possible. Prioritize windmills over bots. That seems like a fine idea. Alright, we need probably one more here. And now we go set up. And now we begin. Like almost an hour into the episode. We will begin now. Okay, we're going to be fine though. Just make continual forward progress. And then here, a nice casual 0.5 gigawatt of electricity generation. Okay, and then just distribute everything as is our custom. These guys will find their way back home. It's going to be fine. Oh, now we're actually out now, aren't we? Yeah, that was it. Okay, so right here we're doing mechanical parts part 2. Right here, it's about average now. You know, 3,600 wind turbines, keeping the game real. So right here, let's go, guys. Starts right here, and we're getting a few pipes we don't need. Here, let's go all the way down to this. And we attach this right here. Build on water? What is that? No way, dudes. Right there. Okay. What am I looking at here? Did I erase them by mistake? Am I even tangentially aware of what I'm doing? All right, so we have, this is our input right here, where we're getting the the second gen. So we're going to do control panel, the second. And the most important ingredient to control panel the second is, of course, control panel the first. So what we'll do is come here. You're just going to come up. Probably should have a little bit of space, right? It'll look better that way. And a factory that looks good is good. And then you just come right up here and it will get added in. Very nice, very natural. I like it. And you will enable based on control panel less than 50. And here we have control panels. It is greater than 50. Really? Oh, I guess we shove a whole lot into each one. That's nice. All right, so now we just start programming whales, right? Oh, hopefully we still have whales. Do we have any whales in this? We're not ready for the whales to fail yet. So we got 3 right here. Oh, okay, sudden fear, sudden chilling fear. That's probably an issue. What's our problem? Are we out of just repair packs? We're out of bots. All right, that's not really my problem, is it? Okay, wait a second. Distracted on top of distraction. We want to see if you're making whales down here. The answer appears to be yes, we're full up. Okay, great. No problems whatsoever. So we're just going to program this, right? So we need lamp, which we were having a problem with before, right? Now we can cast lamps if we want to. I don't think we can do that right now. Also, I don't think we have bakelite. Did we ever attach bakelite to material sorting? That has to be done. Yes, we did. We don't have a lot of it, but it's here. How is the bakelite factory? I mean, we're making bakelite. Why aren't these guys going? Oh, because we just need a delivery again. Oh, he's on his way. Bakelite's being made. Awesome. So it's time. Bring our notepad back, and let's write down the task that we must do. 10 lamp, 5 Nexi-lit battery, 20 EVA, which I think we do. 15 bakelite. That's a lot of bakelite. 3 complex circuit, 10 ASP, 10 steel. It's going to be complicated, isn't it? Let's first establish whether or not we're making EVA. No, this button. EVA. Yes, we are making EVA. And I am not sure where we dunked that. It's right by the red thing and the crystal. Okay, so it's time to get our number then, right? And our number will be 10, 5, 17, oh God, 32, 10, 5, 30, 32, right? And EVA stacks to 100. So we're at 52. And Nexi-lit battery stacks only to 10, right? Oh man, so that's like 50 Nexi-lit batteries. So our number is 50. Oh, we gotta start over. And this is double. This is going to be a very, very busy dinosaur, whale. We might need 2 of these guys. So our number is 20, 70, 90. Then 100, 115, 120, 122. That's very close to just 122. That's very close to break this up, get 2 whales. Because our number is going to have to be 70 on this. So get 700 lamp. Go get 350 Nexi-lit battery. Then we just have to start doing math. I really should make a little program that does this for me. This is going to happen more and more and more. And then just 3 of these. So I should have done that in my head. Okay, so there's our formula. Congrats. Let's program that into a whale, and let's just see how this behaves. You must be whale hungry, and then you have a long journey, my friend. You need steel first. Steel is easy. So load items until caravan gets the steel, which is needed, 700. Then we need ASP, I guess, right there. Load items until we have the ASP, this amount. And then probably need to go get lamp then, right? And lamp is close. I love lamp. Right here, just get EVA, then load the EVA, 1400. Then after that, where's next lit battery around here? This is suspicious. This should probably not be out. Next lit battery is probably right there. This is a whole bunch of weird stuff. These are very expensive things. Bakelite, we know where that is. Complex circuits. They actually right here. Wasn't this supposed to be complex circuits right here? Yes. Where's our... Why is this stopped? We should have amazing amounts of this. Why is this stopped? We are missing MOSFETs. It used to be sulfuric. Oh, it's rare earths. Okay, we just kind of looked at that a second ago. Anyway, this has been a difficult whale to program. So yes, why isn't this latched? Oh, nothing. There hasn't even been a delivery yet. So hopefully that's right. Load items until we have circuitry, which is only a little bit. And then on top of that, we need, got it. We need lamp. And the lamp might just be missing, right? Why aren't we having any copper cable? Why is there no copper cable here? Oh, the factory's waking up and there's problems on top of problems. I don't see any more, unfortunately. Yeah, this guy's trying to get lamps from this, right? We might have to make a dedicated lamp maker. Like a large-scale lamp maker. Where are you? Lamps. Entirely insufficient lamp stack. Yeah, he's hovering right there. So this is... You're going to be in line for a while. This isn't going to finish for a bit. We're going to have to work on all of this coming up. Why do we have no... Here. Okay, this is just we're going to be hearing this on a loop for a very long time. Why does this not work when this can be any number of things? And then Bakelite's way over here. I thought this would be the thing I had to worry about. Bakelite. Then you come here. Right. We wait for a circuit condition. Then... you are comparator equals go as per normal, and then we need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. 700, 750, 1400, 1050, 10, 700. Hopefully I've left enough space. I believe I have empty space in the caravan for control panel. And this is used only... I didn't go over this, did I? This has to be exported. Well, it's in a bin right there, so it's natural. So let's just not pay attention to any of that right now. It's on its way. Last thing to do is right here. We need 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. All right, this is done. We have made one step forward. Let's go take a look at copper casting for copper coils, because that's out and that really shouldn't be. Do I need more? We're also not really up on copper very well. How do I get more of this? Are we grease bound still? Yes. Really? Really? I increased grease production just the other episode. And now we're out of tin chromium. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is perhaps a problem. We are completely out of tin chromium. And we really only have one way of making it, right here. Did we not increase production of this? Tin chrome. Oh. So that is our only tin chromium maker right there. That's it. All right. I accept that. How do you make tin chromium? We can fix this right now because this is kind of an important piece of everything. I want to do this. I can do this. Nice. We're doing it the poor way right now. Molten tin and molten chromium makes a lot of tin chromium. Hey, hey. Funny how that works. All right, this is done. So let's just... Okay, we're not getting to mechanical parts part 2 today. Unfortunately, it is not to be. We will fix that, though. So I need smelters. I got smelters. We need to copy and paste. I have a Control-C. I have a Control-V. I am in control. So here we are in the area where we would need to do this. Is this still just terrible over here? Yeah, I think I should put more storage right here. It's going to time out and decay into something else, and then it should go on the decay line, but the decay line... Okay, this is just a complete mess. Without a pull, this is... all of the 230 has gone to oxide already, and these aging bins are not keeping up. We need like more, just more. What's our fuel rod? Fuel rod, Mark 1. Oh, it's not what I wanted. Fuel rod. Over the past 10 hours, we're like 5 a minute. So it's still going. And I've stopped carrying already. It's amazing how that works. We make a lot of tin chromium off this, so I don't think we need this. This whole block right here is because there's just no better way. Yeah, there's just no better way. It's this forever. But tin chromium produces a lot, so it's more akin to duralumin. So how about we try to... I don't think... Like, this is what we want to do. This is ideal. But we have no space for this. But we can put it right here. So I think that thing means we must, especially since it slides in already, right? Like, what's the depth that we work at here? It's so hard to see. That's it. So just go until it snaps and just kind of kindly put it down and we'll deal with everything, right? Why didn't that go down kindly? Maybe we slam it in aggressively? I feel like that should be happening. I feel like I haven't... And I should just be able to drag it due south. Oh, it doesn't fit here for some reason. Do I aggressively put it down? There's a lot of green here. All right, let's just do that and see what happens. Is this how you play Factorio? Let's just try something. See what happens. Maybe it'll be completely terrible. Alright, right there and right there. So that's fixed. I have clipped something else. I know I have clipped something else. Okay, this doesn't belong. Okay, everyone in the bus. Everyone on the bus. Everybody get on the bus. And you're all doing tin chromium. Tin chromium. This one. We're gonna have to go get sand casting. I probably should have. Oh, we got sand casting right there. So this is a sushi belt, and it's not really needed, right? Like, we don't need an inn. So this doesn't exist. And all the stuff I just ripped out right here was unnecessary to do so. So does anyone remember what I just ripped out right there? It doesn't look like there's any immediate problem. No, there's nothing coming out on that side. Like, what was the problem here that was just causing problems? Was it a power pole? I think maybe it was a power pole. I choose to believe it was a power pole. All right, so now we got pipe problems. We obviously don't need 2 of these ever. In fact, we don't even need 1 of those. This is not really the correct design, but I feel as like I'm committed. I have to proceed at this point. Is that accurate? Is this right? So all this goes like this, and then you just have to hook it up. How do we do that? Well, okay, tin will go like this. And then you'll be up and down somehow. And then chromium will take the other line, right? But this is beacon space right here. So that's not how that works. So this has to instead adopt a wider stance. And we'll do it like this. And then this will go up and down. And then over here you'll just sneak off the edge. And we'll go up and down. And we'll go get chrome from somewhere. And it might be fine. And we'll all just staple it down here. I think this is going to be okay. I may not be destroying everything I know and love. That looks weird, but it's just an overhang with the weird antenna on the, it's like, it looks like there's something there, but it's this weird antenna on the coal power plant. Probably shouldn't exist. Oh, and unfortunately, we can't really do that here, but we can make it work, right? Sorta. That's a big sorta right there. Okay, you go there. Because we have some space, we can do this and get that guy down. And then here's an advantage to having these buildings being so tall. You don't see the complete spaghetti mess. There we go. That's all hooked together. The chrome is hooked up. And that was the hard one. Because now we come down like so. And we can use a normal line right here. Only I put it in the wrong spot because I'm an absolute genius. There, we preserved the beacon space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good. All right, good. We're going to make this work. Everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. What we need is to get out here and make sure that the belt is actually there. Yes, it is. And stick a power pole there. Pay no attention to our power pole art. And then we have to staple it somewhere, which is a harder proposition. I guess it has to be done over here. Mostly because we can. Okay, perfect. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Is this going anywhere? No. All right, so. We have to get our materials in. So, firstly, we should drag in sand casting, which comes from right here. And we just head north. And we try to ignore the dinosaur on the way there, and it's just linked in. Beautiful. Now we have to get tin and chrome in. And if we just go look, we have molten chromium literally right here, which is nice. This is chromium. So if we take this line right here and attach it in the south, we should be on fire right now. We are not. I suppose at some level I'm grateful for that. There, we have chrome in, and now I have to go and find tin, which is right there. Oh, it is. Yes, this is the correct place to do this. Because absolutely everything I need is right on hand. So good. And then okay, this might not have been the best plan, like just locally. We'll fix it. Here, you're going to come all the way up. And good. And good. And good. And good. Do what I say after I say good. I also say good. There. Turned on, right? All sprang to life. Tin chromium flowing like a river. Bam. That's a lot of it. And then, wait a second. Where'd it go? Oh, it's getting... Oh, no. Stop. This is the problem with copy paste. Occasionally it actually does what you asked it to do. And it's terrible. Alright, here, take this out, get rid of it. Put that back in the cycle. I hope nothing... Okay, some got in. I can still see it. Luckily it's on the other side, right? Oh, I should let it just slip through and get it at the end, right? Here, we'll return to this. This is kind of worrisome. I wonder why it's not a full belt. This is all the tin chrome we're ever going to need. Mr. Whale, come and do your service. Fill your cargo, and then that goes... no. That goes up here into material sorting. It should go in the alloy stack. That's not really how we do things anymore. It's tin chrome right there. Okay, that problem fixed. Should have been fixed long ago. But how are we doing on gastrocapacitors? He says in utter terror. Oh, no problems whatsoever. Great. So it's not often that we actually have a happy answer to that question. So we're producing just enormous amounts of this stuff right now. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so that should solve some problem I've already forgotten. Great. There was something else I was missing. Oh, I can't remember what was on the other side of that. Already it's fallen out of my head. But whatever, we're not going to think about that because we're just going to come back and we're going to keep building. I didn't have any copper wire, and that was causing problems. Where are you stuck? You're still waiting for lamps. A lot of people are waiting for lamps. I think next episode we're going to have to make a lamp. Well. Yeah, because we're stuck. Because looks like tin plates have stopped. Copper plates. We just generally need a lot more copper. And to get a lot more copper, we need grease to be going. And for grease to be going, we need more tin chromium. I guess we're just drinking this down really fast. Is there any better way to do this? Okay, I said a better way. 10 Nextlit plates and lard and... Oh, wait. Yeah, and lubricant, and we make grease? That's awful. This is so much better. And it's still taking lubricant. This is awful. And then you're out, and everything will be fine eventually, right? And you're waiting, and your wait will not be forever. Because, well, okay. It might if we're depending on that guy. But this guy has the solution to everyone's problems. Just go. Let's go and deliver. All right, no more thinking. Thinking is causing me problems. And that doesn't exist. All right, let's just do the next one. Whatever that might be. Right there. Right there. We have to move that line. We cannot forget about it. I don't know why there's two of these here. Well, one going on and one going on the belt. No, I don't know why there's two of these here. We're going to ignore that for right now. And there is a pip right here. The pip takes that gas, and that gas goes that way. And then we hook it up again. Oh, look at this. There's problems here. Absolute unrestrained barbarity. This cannot be, friends. All right, there we go. Much better. So down here we make gearbox. We're making better gearbox. Right there. And this is the really expensive one, huh? All right, we got to go get lubricant. I should just copy this, right? This is just a bigger version of that. Just copy it, pipes and all. So we put that down, and we have to worry about this now. Oh, speaking of things we have to worry about, just flush it. Just a little bit. Now we have two pipe. Oh, we're out. That is a huge shame, but we will fix it. Worry not. I suspect that we are not completely out of pipes, though I can't remember where our pipes are right now. Oh, sorry, right in front of my face. Just went utter mind blanked. All right, come with me. Are they just streaming in very slowly? I can't tell. We should check on our ammonia problem, right? Make sure that's doing okay. And then this doesn't need to exist. All right, let's go check in on the ammonia situation. As I'm going to have to make more of this if I ever want to make vat brain cartridges. And trust me, I do. So it has to be done first before any other science, I feel. All right, so we're making lots of ammonia, and it's all just gurgling away. So how are we doing there? Ammonia. All right, so we increased production from like 25, 30, so it's like 50% more, which is good, but consumption is pretty much matching, right? Yeah, basically. We're going to have to figure out the ammonia situation again. We do not have anywhere near enough. Don't look at that, though. That is, it's just here to trick me. Gearbox. Bang, 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 bang. All right, so you're going to need, okay, good. You're going to need lubricant. So I guess we just get that in right now. And wait for the delivery to happen. Requester and down. And then lube. Thank you, sir. Right here. And we're not in network for some reason. So we must not have a cross piece right here. Which is something I can just fix. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, everything looking strange right now for some reason. Okay, so lubricant will come in eventually. And now we have to get our gearboxes over. And once we have that, we will program a whale to go get absolutely everything else. Oh, this is bad. This is just bad. Luckily, we can fix it. I don't think that's how the way. I don't think that is the way. I think this is the way. Oh, it looks different because there's pipes on this one. All right, got it. All right, so are we actually short on gearboxes down here? We are. What are we waiting for? Oh, shafts. It's going to be forever shaft bound because that's just how it is. Yeah, 0.2 a second, and it gets distributed in many places. So, we might be at a, like, this might be the first thing that needs to be speed moduled. Everything has to be prodded. Oh, and it's not getting enough molten exolate. Okay, that's something I can possibly do something about, right? Even though maybe not. Because, well, there's next level Nexolit soon, right? I only have Nexilit. I only have level 2 processing. Level 3 is at the next. No, it's at 2 more tiers. Oh, wow. Nexolit becomes deer. Wow, that's 2 more steps away. Wow, friends. All right, so Nexolit's going to be a problem. It's not an ore problem right now. It is simply this stuff. This step, we're out of sand? For real? I mean, not for real. I guess we keep an eye on that eventually. Like, not right now. I'm busy. Leave me alone. There's the lubricant. No, we can do better. There. That looks much better. Okay. Let's stop asking questions and start upgrading gearboxes. So, Notepad, you must return. More noble work to be done. Okay, we need 8 Nexilit antimony alloy. 10 belt, 80 ASP, wow. 40 stainless, 15 aluminium, 25 titanium, 10 niobium. That's a lot. So our number is going to be, how high do belts stack? I should put this all in my quick bar, right? So Q, right there. I don't know why there's a number there right now. Yeah, that doesn't even make sense to me. I could limit it by a certain amount. But that's strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So our number, which is 100 stacked to 100 stacked to 200. The only thing that's merciful is ASP. All right, so it's starting at the bottom. 10, 35, 50, 90, 130, 140, and then 8 on top of that. So 148. We're going to just do 150. So 9,000 divided by 150. And that's 60 runs per whale trip. That's a lot. Okay, it's not a lot. That's actually very small. So 60. Do like that. And then 600. And then that should be like that, right? Yeah, okay, sorry. Had to check math because I'm not a smart person. 60 times 15. It's probably something that someone can do very quickly in their head, but that's not me. 60 times 15, yeah. And this is 600, and I'm not even going to do it. Not even going to do it, friends. 1500. That's a lot of material. Okay, time to program a whale to go do this. Mr. Whale, my friend, you have to be hungry. And then I need you to go get a lot of primary material. We're out of iron plates, we're out of copper plates. That is awful in every direction. We'll look into that in a moment. Titanium is what you get right now, though. Load items until we have titanium in quantity this much. And then we need aluminum. Load items until we have aluminum in this much. Followed by niobium. We're going to get all the all of them, that amount. Then we start down here, and stainless is around here, right? We get ASP first. This is a short paper route when everything's here. And then right there, and then right there, and then stainless, followed by belt. And belt. I'm so glad I found a way to do this reasonably efficiently. And then we rise to the top and we get this, which is very, very precious material. 480. Okay, now you come here into the general manufactory. We go to circuit condition, comparator equals go, and then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. 480. Then, and this is all just to get 60 runs of this, which is 60 Gearboxes Mk2. Never has there been a greater need for prod than this. I wonder if I'm even going to make it to the next level of prod modules. All right, go. And lastly, that right there. 1, 2, 3, here, no. Copy, paste. And then it's just whoop, 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 whoop. Look, there was a spark of intelligence there. Did you see it? All right, and this is going to take a while. This is going to take a very long while to gather all that stuff up. In the meantime, we saw more disasters because the factory is waking up. We saw no iron plates. And it looks like, why aren't you going? Why is the molten iron not going all the time? Why is this flowing? It shouldn't ever be flowing like this. You know? Oh. That's why it's flowing. There is the core of our problem. The borax guy is not giving me the borax I need. And that's because, okay, there's a because there. I really should be having this go here and then be left and right instead of being shipped around. The borax, I mean. All right, let's take a look. Well, this certainly is going to be the start of our problems. But it looks like we're using just too much. And here is the washed borax. This is the product that we want. And there's just not enough because not enough borax. That's a big... Don't look at that either. No one look at anything. We really want a dedicated line of borax going in right there. So if we go and look at this, this is already jammed up. Like, do I drag and just a huge belt going all this way and then drag it down and into that? I think that's ultimately what I have to do. Is there any borax around here? We could go take that. That's the one. Yeah. This is what we have to take, and this has to fuel. It makes me really annoyed because I went and did that, you know? But ultimately, we're going to need a full belt of that going up. All right, so we have to establish a new... Oh, we haven't done any violence today. Oh, how silly of me, right? Here, let's rip this down. No, not that one. Don't do that. Let's rip this one down. This is the one to remove. The one in the middle. And remove this one as well. Okay. Then we have to make sure that the friendship juice is still there getting us friends. Oh, there's no need because it's vertical. All right, that's helpful. Oh, it's much better when I do this going north or south. And then what we'll do is we'll put up you too. That will move this forward a little bit. And then over here, we're actually quiet. This needs to be moved forward. We're not doing that right now, I guess. We kind of want to take this point and have this be the southernmost. We want to go beyond that, honestly. But up here has to be pushed. All these guys have to be crushed. So let's just keep doing that. Right there. And then also... Oh, this is an unfinished job. Why does it keep not helping? All right, so we thought we were going to be done today. We are incredibly foolish. There's no other way to put it. We are but fools. And then we can pull this down. I don't think you're needed anymore. I don't think... Well, no, we have to get rid of that guy too. So actually we have to paste right there and then request that this guy get taken down. So that's progress. Oh, we also clip this, don't we? Because we don't want this together like so. So this wants to be right there, and this wants to be removed. And then we're going to start rolling this back once we have established a perimeter here. Maybe even give it over to the other group. I don't know. So we had one put up. Let's take down these two. And then check and see if we can handle any more. Because the buffer gets full so often. Like so. Like so. Okay, good. And then the long march, right? Kind of full. And we're putting one down right there. Oh. We're getting close to a place to stop, huh? Here. Let's place one more right here. And just let that be, right? Oh no, it's got to be right there. There we go. Okay. All right, so we have done violence this day. Congrats. We're still not finished with borax. We have to establish supremacy down here. And then we start mining borax. Unless there's... Oh, there's one right there. And it's already within... Why didn't I do this before? Why didn't I do this before? All right. Oh, it's going. All right, so we actually made it through that, and that's good. Over here, this is still stuck. I guess we move borax again, and we just apologize for it. I have to take a break. Why did I run? Why did I run line all the way up here. Why did I run syngas all the way up here when I'm just going to bail on it? Like, maybe don't bail on it, but I want to. Okay, we're not going to bail on it. We're just going to leave it right there. We're going to go get more crystal mines, and we're going to set up our own situation. I have to take a break, though. I have to go do a chore here in real life. Yeah, we're not going to get nearly as much through mechanical parts as we thought we were. But I did warn everyone that this was going to be happening. All right, I'm going to go down on site, and then I'm going to jump out for a while. I wonder how long 55 million units of borax will last. Especially since it's prodded naturally many times. Grenades, we gotta clear all this out. I'm still playing when I really should go do my chore. This is what happens. It happens a lot. Right there, right there, right there. Okay, done. All right, I'm gonna be right back. Where are we at? This might be the last thing I do. I don't know. I'll be right back. Oh man, had to take a little break there. It was actually kind of a lot more than a little. What was I doing? What was going on here? I think we're setting up a new borax area. And I guess I'll build the entire thing around like this. Does that make sense? Oh man, I feel totally irrational right now. What was I doing? I think I needed more. We didn't have enough borax. And I think I kind of assumed that's because we weren't making enough. Because I looked at the borax processing line and the whale was in transit. Okay, yeah, I do remember that. And so I and I'm moving borax again, or rather I should have moved it here the first time, shouldn't I? I'm not very good at this. And how many do I have left? 1? Okay, that's fine. 1. Really? Oh, come on. You can get there. There. And now, okay. So I'm going to be belting up raw borax all the way to the processing area. And you might ask, is this not a complete abandonment of the ideals on which you made the central processing area? And the answer is yes. Yes, it is. The idea was that whales would supply everything, and that's how I would get raw material in. Turns out you need a lot of whales. And it's just so much better with belts. Belts are so efficient with stacking, and all these things automatically stack. It's just great. It's just completely fantastic. And I would be a fool not to take advantage of the belt. The belt, as it always, is calling to me. It is the proper solution. Do not use trains. Do not use caravans. Do not use bots. No, the belt is the way. The belt was your father's way. The belt is your grandfather's way. Everyone, everyone is beholden to the belt. I don't even have any windmills, do I? Windmills, and I'm kind of low on power poles. Yeah, I don't think I can even get this to the north factory, can I? Or even to the outpost over there. I wonder what happened to these trees. They look very crispy. Something happened here. I bet it was pleasant. I'm sad I missed it. Alright, so we need power poles. Probably need more belt. We need to bring down syngas, which I absolutely do not want to do. Am I out of whales? I think I am. No, I have a few left. All right, so I need this, and I need just a lot of belt, please. Just bring it all. Okay, good. Let's go. And then, honestly, I'll probably wrap it up after that.
I have not gotten a lot done this episode. I wanted to get all the way to Mechanical Parts Part 2, but I got, like, I won't call it a quarter of the way. Once again, the hubris. No, I missed it. Okay, this way. No, go the other way. And we are completely out of windmills, which is kind of lucky, because I think we are at a point where we are very much on the verge of making our own. Am I going to regret that? Am I going to regret doing this? No. Maybe. Yes, maybe. I don't know. Have another power pole. There, these guys are all ready. Now we have to find the furthest extent of the syngas line, I think. Okay, let's not concentrate too much on this. Where are you, syngas? Syngas starts from right there, right? No. Yes. And so it's this orange line. Comes this way and this way and this way and straight through and straight through and straight down. This is still syngas, right? Yes. Oh, this is what I want. So right here, think I'm going to get any better? No. It's right on the end of down arrow. This is nickel, right? Nickel down arrow. Okay, great. Let's see if we can work with this information. Is that syngas? No, gasoline. We have refined syngas, but of course that is completely and utterly different. It's just basically it's like a different molecule entirely, isn't it? Nickel tailings, nickel down arrow. Here we are. Syngas to the south. Let's go. And then maybe we won't have to move borax for another, I don't know, 3 or 4 episodes. Oh, look at this. Our favorite interaction. Then I think I remember vaguely that stone was getting out of hand. Wish there was a rule I could write where you can never ever place on refined concrete. But we're out of town now, so it just doesn't matter anymore. Really? We still have fluid extents? Where? Huh. Okay, so it's still a problem, I suppose, or I missed solving the problem. Either way, fluid extents are just such a trash mechanic. Less than 20. There we go. Okay. So now we have to run all the way back to Borax. We have to hook all of this up. So we'll do that here, I suppose, if I can manage to twitch into the correct position. It's like right here, and then if I do that, that'll connect those guys up, right? This is a theory. And then just copy paste right there, and then one more right there, right? And now it's all connected. Good. And I should probably just lunge north. Just pretend everything's going to be okay right until I hit the factory line, like right here. And I should be able to connect it up super easy. And then we'll get more raw borax. Yeah, I thought I would bring in all ore by whale. Turns out it's just too bulky. All ore should be brought in by belt, not train, just by belt. Certainly not by bot. Belts are so very, very good at what they do. Alright, this looks good. It's going to be like what? Half-ish to maybe 3/4 of a full borax belt. Just coming in constantly. What is this? No. Thank you. Alright, now we have to make decisions. We have to get this line to this point. So like sneaking up right here seems pretty natural. And then turning left right here in this logistic space. And then up again to like here. Okay, that seems like a good idea. So right over here. So we're doing good. There's no problem here. Great. So what else to talk about now that we are just doing belting? I can praise the belt, as I've been doing. The belt is great. Everyone who uses belts is great. Those who stray from the path of the belt shall know only misery. They shall eat tailings dust and be unable to vent their ash. They shall wail and lament. But their iron line shall be forever clogged. Those who forsake the belt are truly despicable things, especially those that fall into the church of train, bot, and caravan. It is the belt which is the true home, the proper food and sustenance of any good engineer. The belt is all. I love belt. Thank you for coming to my sermon today. We have this sermon every single day whenever I deal with ore. Every other day, the Church of the Sacred Dinosaur is using this building. We try to be polite with them. Oh, that was such a bad thing to do. Okay. This is why energy drink is forbidden. All right, now we have a problem in that we have to find a line. And that's going to be harder than it looks, right? Because while this is diffuse, it's also full of... we're just going to do this. Here. It is so. Is this line good? Maybe. Is this line bad? Maybe. But we know the truth, as spoken by the good news of the belt, that all belts are good belts. And it is the first lie of the train to make you think that some belts are better than others, when we know that all are equal in their transportation. They all require nothing. They just move material. It's actually a pretty good line. I mean, not only does it end up going where I need to go, but it's missing the vast majority of the pipes. Oh, and I'm almost out again. I thought I got too much. But one should know that one never has an... Oh, it is just enough belt. It is. All right, where's the snout? This is actually quite a lot of borax. And it's stacked. There's that too. It's like 3/4 maybe more than that. I was gonna find the snout. Oh, that's not. Well, that's the cleaned borax coming back. Still flowing. Yeah. Okay. There it is. All right. So now we have to hook this up, and we have 18 units to do it in. How about instead we go get some more belt? And then after that, we have to look at the stone line, right? There was a clog there of some sort. And after that, I don't know what else to do. I don't think I can go and do more machine shop stuff right now. So I should probably just pack it in. It is very close to the proper time of endings. So perhaps I do that. Go take go get a rest. Are we done? Are we done here? Are we done here? Are we done here? Yeah, this is very late for me. Yeah, look at that stone line. That is not how things should be. So, what I really want to do is get in here, right? So the best way to do that, okay, best is a really strong word for what's going to happen here, but a way that's to do this. Like, shouldn't I just go straight down? It's only a full belt, right? So, yeah. I would even go so far as to call that a bit elegant. Only it would be more elegant if I did this. Oh, here. It should loop up. There we go. It's a little strange. Okay, it's a lot of strange. Okay, we really should move it. All right, like that. Excellent work. All right, that's looking a lot better. No, look how it's off-centered. It's looking like absolute trash. Here, we do this instead. What is this line even? There. That looks okay-ish. We're not going to tart it up any more than that. It looks okay-ish. All right, so what's going on? All right, so we're going to have just endless raw borax party starting soon. Okay, good. We're going to hang out right here, and we're going to look at the stone vent, which is right here. Oh, it's going fine. But this is going to fill up, and this whale is not here yet. So what we really need is to double that whale, right? Does this make sense? We need this whale to be faster. Come back here. Don't you wander away from me. Come back here. Take your get to work. Go on, get to work. All right, so that will hopefully start this up with greater throughput. Now, I've just turned a transportation throughput problem into what is no doubt about to become a disposal problem. Because I doubt this is enough to dispose of all that stone. I'm probably gonna have to rework that, and move that guy, but that's not the end of the world at all. I'll just extend this out to this entire area. All right, good. I do feel like this isn't the one I want to go to, though. It doesn't really matter, does it? No, I could also go to this other one if it wanted to. Nah, everything's fine. So this full, no, it's not full. Is there a way to see? 20, 24, 28, 16. I don't know what I'm looking at right there. So the full belt is 32, I think. So it was like 26 on average. Like 24 on average. Yeah, that's 3/4 of a belt full. All right, so this is just going to keep going. Oh, are you going to clog? Yes, you are. Okay. So that's no good. So this plan I had isn't going to work out. We really do have to distribute it. Okay, so this little brainwave I had turned out to be not so great, right? We do it like this. And we have friends, just to gather it in like that. And we really should do this right, or else what are we doing here at all? Thank you. And I need to get rid of that stuff. All right, there we go. And then overflow into that. Otherwise, it's just absolutely raining raw borax now on all lines. Good. And this guy's clogged. Why are you clogged? How are you... Oh, you can't get rid of the muddy sludge? Oh no. Problems continue to mount. This might also be a problem, right? Yeah, we gotta get rid of more sludge. I thought I just... Ah, look at this. It's flowing. Stone is not a problem now. If I go look here... Yeah, it's just being eaten up. And then disposal is probably where the problem actually is right now. No, earth stack is this way. Yeah, this is probably going to start backing up, isn't it? And then we're not going to be able to dump, and then we're going to have big problems. All right, to be continued on this. So we have problems with muddy sludge now. The original waste product. All right, so this has got a pump, and it's pumping quite a lot out. And you are regulated to 85K, but this isn't going anywhere. Ah, yeah. And there's a speed module there, jeez. So I guess there's nothing for it than putting in another muddy sludge. Why'd you stop? Ooh, what is that? That is not how anything should be. How had we not been able to vent the water? It's making oxygen too, which is good. We saw that. Why is water full up? How is that even possible? Shouldn't you be going straight down to an outfall? Is it making too... It can't be making too much water for the outfall. Or hell, maybe it is. So it voids 1K a second, and that's just not enough? Okay. Weird problem to see, but okay. The factory is really groaning right now because it has all this stress placed on it from mechanical parts, using everything at once. Because when I was bringing each line on one at a time, it was obviously one at a time. Where is outfall? It's a weird one. It should be right over here. Oh, it is. Makes sense then, doesn't it? Okay, we'll put in 3 more. When in doubt, multiply by 4, right? Then right over here, I think. Where'd it go? Right here. And then a grenade for safety. Outfall. I'm really shocked that the outfall isn't covering it anymore. And I'm also kind of shocked that the outfall needs electricity. Like, really? Wait, do I have a landfill? Just. There we go. There. Okay, I'll fix that one too. Everyone just stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Okay, and now. Now. Turn them all on. Okay. And now the water void is actually voiding. Okay, so that will help the muddy sludge consumption a little bit. Muddy sludge. In the past 10 minutes. It does have this like wavy function right here. Consumption is slightly higher than production in the last minute, but this is not what you want to see. Well, I suppose it is. It's you make it, you consume it. You make it, you consume it. This says we're getting rid of a deficit. Do I believe? I'm not. Okay, I do what I actually believe. This is 100% not the last we've seen of this. I'm going to have to install whole banks of this. Just making soil. The good news is this is no longer stopping for anything, so that might drain it out over time. Question mark, question mark. I should really wrap up. Yeah, it's time. What a disappointing episode. It's a lot of just intermediate stuff. I can no longer remember everything I did. But we only did this stuff for new stuff. But we made it. There. We had... it's really quite sad. What are you waiting on? This guy is waiting on lamps. We have to make a lamp stack. Yeah, let's start writing stuff down. Lamp builder. Let's just do a little tour, right? And there's a lot of guys waiting for this. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, wait, what are you doing? What? This has to be for some plant thing. And you can cast lamps, right? Lamp. You can cast them, right? Oh, we can do that. Okay, we're going to do this. It's molten glass, molten iron, and molten copper, and advanced casting. That's unfortunate. And a circuit board, and you make 45 lamps. Is this good? I don't know. Am I going to do it? Yes. Yes, I am. It's compact. It's in a casting machine, I'm sure, so we'll get to use this structure. I really should put it right here, but instead I'm probably going to move next door, right? Across. I need glass. Maybe I do that in glass products line, which is right here. I mean, it's going to be real simple to bring in molten iron and molten copper. So yes, that is what I'm doing. Okay, we're going to make a lamp. Not a lamp builder, lamp caster. See, look, I put it down. Lamp caster. And what else is our problem? I know this is offline. What's going on here? No acid solvent. No acid. That's not a healthy sign at all. And this is cranking. And this is cranking. I feel like everything's going to be going, isn't it? Okay. That's kind of a problem, isn't it? Do I even have extra mushrooms if I want to make more? Looks like I do. So we are making sulfuric acid to our full potential fluid. Sulfuric. The past 10 minutes it is solid production and solid consumption. Well, no, we're a bit under, but just a bit. So do I have to just build another sulfuric block? Or 2 blocks, rather? Which I guess we'd put right here and right here. Just underneath that and just tie in. Why not? Question mark, question mark. Just 1 block of just pure acid gas and 1 block of pure sulfuric. Just no more playing. It's going to be a lot of copy pasting, which is good. But I won't have any windmills. Oh, man. That's rough. Have we managed to squeeze any more out? Oh, yeah. We have 19. Okay. Okay, so, and we're making more. Okay. Okay, so the South Factory isn't quite dead yet. All right, another chore for tomorrow. More sulfuric. So finishing the machine shop is going to take quite a bit of time because I'm going to keep getting distracted over and over and over again. And iron's obviously doing just fine except for no borax. But that should start backing up because we should have just endless amounts of this, huh? Though maybe we need more transport. Probably do need more throughput, right? Probably. Yeah. So, okay, let's put in short circuit borax whale. Because we have borax already heading towards the the bin, we are free to take one and short circuit it and just dunk it right in here. Have just the shortest route in the world, back and forth, back and forth. And while it will preference the main consumption, it will also have consumption over there too. It's a little cheaty. I mean, according to the rules on which the factory is built, but not that bad. He says with total conviction in his heart. Actually, looks like we're not running into... Okay, yeah, there's the huge problem. Yeah, we need to increase throughput. Add short circuit borax whale. See if you can just remember to interpret that for me tomorrow. What else are we stuck on? Here in the most advanced part of the factory. Where are you stuck? Oh, you're trying to drop. And you need just more gearboxes? And if I wanted more gearboxes, why don't I... Oh, we need more shafts. And if I wanted more shafts... Ooh, this is interesting. We need more nexalit. That is indeed interesting. And nexalit's problem is... I'm only on level 2. Oh, I bet this was the sand problem, right? Just we are absolutely devouring sand. Each one is 3 a second, and there's a few of these. So we just nom through it without any problem. Do I need another sand maker? Oh yeah, we've got sand problems here. And where is the sand, the primary sand maker? I know I did it right about here. That's the coarse fraction maker. There is gravel maker, there is stone maker, there's sand maker. And you are just truly... No, friend. No, I know you are a really short paper route, but no, it's time to put a proper whale on this job. How did it get so much? Is it just taking so long to flow in? Oh. Yeah, and we have waste sand here. So that one dinosaur is okay. It's just we need to switch some of these guys to take from the source. This is kind of not great in this system, is it? And then here we are, you can dump. He's keeping up with the system against all odds. And we need this huge consumption. How to do? Like, we want to have these guys dump right here, and if they with no waiting, and then dump here, that wouldn't be bad at all, would it? It's like this guy. But I get the feeling that we're not getting huge amounts of sand that way. That would actually be a pretty slick way to handle it. I don't know what you're doing. Load items until target has... What? Oh, this is just a general waste dinosaur. Okay, got it. That was a very strange pattern. Why is there nothing here? There's no limestone, and this is also a problem. I don't want to see this problem either. Like I said, the factory's coming to life. And it's just a matter of how fast this can fill. And the answer is not fast at all. And that's just the main consumer right there. So, what do we do? Like, if I have the main sand maker dump right here, then it won't privilege the waste sand, which is important. So it has to come right here, but we need to bring it in faster. So I guess, and if I take some of these whales out, like this guy should have should have dumped right here and then came back. And that would increase the throughput of this local system. I don't like the idea of having one of these whales trying to fill their cargo go to the primary sand maker and try to fill their cargo from there. It will work. It will just reduce the overall demand for sand. But there's an overflow on that. All right, we're going to write that down. 2 sand, 2 whales trying to fill their cargo with sand must take that sand from primary source, bypassing material sorting. This is a sin, and it is kind of an indictment to the material sorting area overall, in that the throughput through it is just not enough. But the prime virtue is to sort waste from, this is bad, to sort waste from, to sort primary and secondary production and prioritize secondary production. So long as secondary production is properly favored, things should be, oh, Muddy Sludge is falling again. So it really was just it was making way too much water. That's weird, friends. All right, I'm done. This is getting too weird for me. Too spooky for me. So we're going to wrap this up. And tomorrow I'm going to continue on my futile quest. And one day, I will see it through to victory. And not like the fake victory, because I launched a rocket for the smart farms. No, the real victory. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, got a screenshot. What did I do today, ladies and gentlemen? I'm honestly a bit at a loss. Your guess is as good as mine. We dressed the second tier of the machine shop over here, and we made 2 Mk2 mechanical components heading towards Mechanical Parts Mk2. But then the factory just started imploding. I can't remember everything we did, but I know we moved Borax yet again. We moved Borax up there, and then we were running out of Borax here. Just the whales were not enough. And so I moved Borax yet again, and we have a dedicated line going up. Once again, a complete indictment of the entire concept of this base, in that the idea was whales would bring in ore, but that has proven to be insufficient in many places. So yeah, gonna have to work on that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get lines coming into basically all of these, and things are gonna get crowded. I'm glad I left so much room here for just material to come through. It's gonna be useful, I think. As for everything else I did today, I filled in something over here with ammonia. Yeah, I'm using shale oil and to make ammonia, and I'm not making near enough shale oil, and so it was kind of futile, but I needed ammonia, so okay. What else did I do? I really can't remember. We need more of lots of stuff right now. Next episode, sulfuric acid, make lamps, redistribute sand. There's a lot to do. And then after that, I maybe inch forward Mechanical Parts Part 2 again. All right, the other thing we made is we put in a tin chromium maker, which for some reason we just neglected. We just had 2 just casters using the first tier recipe of all things. Right next to the Duralumin machine. It was really pathetic. So we put in a proper tin chromium maker here with the proper tin chromium casting recipe. And now that is done. So we've done a lot of intermediate stuff, trying to build the foundation to support the second level of the machine shop, because this thing just drinks resources, but produces, it unlocks the future, so it has to be done. All right, so next episode, I continue to build. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.